Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between JonSlow playing in green as the Ethiopians and Kellar TV playing in red as the Malay. Now I know Kellar from team games in every to HD times actually, and then I guess they switched to Woobly a little bit after HD and the Molo Kingdoms came out. Not sure when that was, but Kellar Tetraids, who streamed lately, or Tetraidis, I would call him Tetraidis, and even Mr. Matru streamed as far as I could see. So Kellar here in a 1v1, he's usually playing team games as far as I know, and JonSlow with the Ethiopians against Kellar Malay. Let's see how this game is going and what the players are going to do. For JonSlow we have Deer in the back, second gold safe in the back, main stone safe in the back. A little bit of nothing here, space to boom if he really needs it. Main gold forward, third gold forward outside, and that second stone on the left hand side is outside as well, one really close to his base, and another one not too far away from him but technically in the neutral zone. Then we have extra gold, extra stone here on the left hand side, a relic almost in the middle of the map. Extra gold on the right hand side, extra stone and a relic maybe a little bit closer to Kellar. Kellar has a relic close to his base, second stone outside, then we have the second gold inside, the main gold safe in the back, main stone safe in the back, the third gold safe in the back, beautiful to see, also the deer in the back here. So Kellar's map actually pretty good and he should have an easy wall off if he's getting rushed here. Then again with the Malay you're not really getting tower rushed. I'm wondering what JonSlow is going to do in this game. Now Ethiopians can be strong, but JonSlow is not really known for his archer micro, so I'm not sure if he's going for crossbows here. And from Malay we could see the relatively fast imp into arbalest as well, which could make sense. So let's fast forward a little bit, hope that there is no trush, but it doesn't look like it as no player clicked up to feudal age yet. And now Kellar's moving out while JonSlow luring the last deer in. Both players now going to the outside, and we expect Kellar to go up later, but he might be up to feudal age faster depending on what strategy he's going for. He's sending 2 villages, 3, maybe 4 on gold. Let's find out. I'm not sure how many you need with a Malay, but it's 4 on gold for him. 5 farms now coming up, and he's on way to feudal age. But JonSlow is there. No scout fights as far as I can see. Looks like Kellar took a hit here from JonSlow and had to go back. Castle Age though coming in for JonSlow already, while Kellar obviously still in feudal age and is gonna be there probably at the same time, more or less. No, JonSlow should be a little bit faster. The standard upgrades coming up. How about the gold mining for JonSlow? Not at all, so it doesn't look like he wants to go for monks here. Ethiopians obviously with the bonus plus 100 food and gold when going to the next stage and arriving at the next stage. And we have both players up to castle age, both on the way. Kellar is going with a TC on the main gold and main stone. 1 tree close. Can fit like 3, 4, 5, 6 farms around probably. Not a very good TC for him. Imagine we could see another TC in the wood line here. He's in 30 population, therefore going for wheelbarrow because he was pop capped. And for JonSlow we have a TC coming up on the main gold forward. He's got a monastery here. He spent the 100 gold that he got to get 1 monk and is going for the relics, but for no form of aggression here. And a third TC up on the wood line in the back. So I think both players apparently going for a 3 TC mini boom, and I'm curious to see if anybody is going for some form of aggression here in Castle Age. Not in early Castle Age, maybe in mid or late Castle Age. And JonSlow is patrolling this relic, sending the monk forward. Looks like Kellar is giving up the relics, and that's really strange. Maybe he's not used to fighting for relics on arena. We have the siege workshop coming up forward. I imagine JonSlow could see the TC on the woodline close to the walls here. Therefore a Mangonel hitting that TC could be really distracting, really annoying. A lot of houses coming up here on the walls. I like this idea. There's a tree between that and a siege workshop, defensive siege workshop for Kellar on the way. Both players are booming. Kellar's ahead by 6, 7 villages, 9 villages now, but it makes sense. And there's the first Mangonel hitting the TC. The monk, did he JonSlow go for all relics? I guess so. And even trying to go for a conversion here. Now we have Mangonel fight 1-for-1 is very good for JonSlow as he's got 2 more Mangonels on the field, hitting the TC, taking it down pretty fast. Kellar is on the way up to Imperial Age, is using the main TC for that. Or not. TC in the back it is. And Imperial Age, there we go. So let's slow down a little bit as JonSlow is going for a second siege workshop, a barracks forward. Has got 3 Mangonels, 2 monks on the field. Kellar is going for crossbow and arbalest, which makes a lot of sense here. He's got 88 villages and the number is gonna go up as well, but only 2 TCs now. I think he should have gone for a 3rd TC, maybe an extra TC after he lost that one. Then again, he's got a decent economy, a decent villager number, and he's moving moving forward with stable and going for the siege workshop as well. So it's going to try to attack, but JonSlow has a castle at the right spot. This is a really good castle protecting the main gold, like protecting the left hand side where you expect Kellar to attack, and that's exactly what JonSlow is expecting and what Kellar is doing. JonSlow also up on the way to Imperial Age, and he can see the siege workshop. Kellar knows about the castle, so he is going for bombard cannons to attack that castle, which makes a lot of sense. We do see the Onager upgrade for JonSlow, and it is possible, of course, to go for siege Onager here, as the Ethiopians, they have one of the best siege Onagers in the game once fully upgraded, and usually siege Onager alone is good against Malay. We have Arbalest on the field, missing Bracer even on the way though, and missing Chemistry as well. No, Chemistry done actually, very good to see. Obviously, bombard cannons on the field. There is a Trebuchet that could attack the bombard cannons. Onager is going down here. Kellar is good micro. JonSlow trying to hit a few of those Arbalest, but that's a good army number for Kellar. Nice fight here at 34 against only 4 military units. JonSlow is in trouble. He's going to repair the castle now, but that's 3 bombard cannons hitting the castle, 4 even. He's got a battle elephant now on the field as well, and castle going down. Oh, my laptop again cannot take everything here apparently, and now the TC on the main gold is going to fall as well. So Kellar with a nice push here in early Imperial Age was able to go faster. JonSlow has an Onager in the front siege workshop, but that's pretty much it, and he is busy defending his base. Now there's Arbalest hitting those villagers from outside of the walls. I think he should just go for that gate, take it down, and then try to move into JonSlow's economy. JonSlow, what are you going to do? A lot of houses in the back here, but they're not doing a lot other than giving you population space. They're not blocking anything, not like a natural wall or anything. And JonSlow is only going for Onagers here. He's got 4 siege workshops around his home base, but siege Onager actually done. But that's pretty much it. And against bombard cannons, we know that siege Onagers are usually dying as long as you're paying attention to bombard cannons a little bit. And now we have Tar with another castle, but not really able to take his main gold. And still, siege Onagers to defend against bombard cannons. Nice shot here before going down. But the battle elephants, of course, a big threat to those siege Onagers. You cannot really move out because the battle elephants will be able to attack your siege Onagers and not go down as fast. Arbalest, of course, not the best unit at this point for Kellar. Maybe he should switch to shuttle warriors. That would be really interesting. Sorry, not to shuttle. Shuttle is for JonSlow, but for Karambits. Karambits, the problem is they're quite weak, and I guess battle defense will be better here. No upgrades though on those, and we have illumination coming up for Kellar. Does he want to go for monks as well? Maybe try to convert those siege Onagers would make a lot of sense. You get redemption, you get block printing as far as I remember. So converting siege Onagers is probably a good idea. Now JonSlow for now in defensive mode with halberdiers on the field against the battle defense. Therefore I think Kellar won't attack into elite battle defense here, and instead is going to go for monks, maybe 10 cannoneers for Malay. And I imagine still Karambits or 200 swordsmen later on could be a really good option. We have Kellar with a score lead, but not really able to do a lot of damage. The siege Onagers here making sure that Kellar does not find a good spot to attack, and Kellar doesn't have Onagers, so he cannot cut through the forest. Now JonSlow is moving out. Ooh, this could get interesting. Look at this, the siege Onagers moving forward, halberdiers of course as a meat shield, and we have 2 battle elephants patrolling from left to right, maybe forcing the siege Onagers back. Now Kellar is saying the halberdiers are gone, I can move forward. Bombard cannons, a lot of them against siege Onagers, and it looks like Terror is losing a lot of siege Onagers while the bombard cannons are still alive. Battle elephants still without upgrades, which is really surprising to me, but it's not the biggest problem in the world. You don't want to engage against the halberdiers anyway, you just want to have some unit. Ooh, nice shots on the list against those siege Onagers, and the bombard cannons once again taking on the siege Onager, then going back. They have the 12+1 range obviously, and on the other side now JonSlow lost the siege workshop forward. Was thinking for a second maybe he was going to attack, but it's not happening. And Kellar still with his forward, actually a beautiful battlefield here. We have the siege Onagers once again moving out. Now JonSlow is going with 4 trebuchets, battle defense on those siege Onagers, but at the same time the trebuchets hitting the castles, and there's not too many bombard cannons left. Where did they go? I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it while zooming out a little bit, but it looks like JonSlow finally able to A, get rid of the castles, B, get rid of most of these bombard cannons, and then C, push with the halberdiers actually. Nice shots once again with the trebuchets. So the bombard cannons as of now are not the go-to unit apparently. Lightcare finally on the field, it makes a lot of sense here, and I would have loved to see Karambits, but we might see the 200 swordsmen later on. 200 swordsmen they are a trash unit when you get them fully upgraded for Malay, so actually you can afford to lose them against the siege archers, and of course Halberdiers not really standing a chance against those. Another castle coming up, but this castle is too ambitious in my opinion. There is the 3 trebuchets hitting that castle already. It's gonna go up probably, but it's gonna go down as fast. Actually now JonSlow is saying let's go for that bombard cannon first, and that's 1 trebuchet dying. There's Halberdiers now, sorry, light cav on those trebuchets where no Halberdiers are going to protect them. And a lot of arbalists in the mix. Siege archer number for JonSlow not looking good. The castle though went down here, and Kellar has enough stone for yet another castle. Is trying to keep his pressure up. He's trying to keep the castles forward. He's going with 2 more actually. That's interesting. He's got a lot of stone, probably from extra stone income. Siege archers now attacking the villagers. This castle might not go down not go up so fast. Halberdiers not attacking the villagers, instead going for the bombard cannons first. And on the right hand side, JonSlow is trying to take his gold. He's trying to defend the Halberdiers, but now the castle is up, and only 1 trebuchet hitting that, so Kellar can repair this castle. He could actually go for full HP again. Stables now coming up behind his archer ranges as well, and JonSlow no time to breathe as he's not getting any form of map control back. These 2 castles are actually quite nice for Kellar, but Kellar doesn't have a lot of military units on the field, both actually with very low numbers. JonSlow, Halberdiers, and the siege archers and trebuchets. They're really worth a lot here. A few arbalists, now bombard cannon behind this, a few light cav. The Halberdiers are looking quite good, and the arbalists don't really get a good position to fight as there's always siege archers to threaten those arbalists. And now there's 1 castle going down, and JonSlow is going with the trebuchets to take down the other castle as well. Kellar is too late to repair the villagers we're going to, but that's not happening, and the bombard cannon now has to move back as there's a lot of siege archers once again moving out. Another castle coming up here, surprisingly to me, and I think with karambits instead of light cav, you could have taken this game here, because you don't have a way to defend against us. They are fast. They are not surviving for long, but they can dodge honor shots. They can take down trebuchets really fast. They got decent against the Halberdiers. And the light cav, they are a little bit faster, but they're dying so fast. It's a problem. And that's another castle going down to the trebuchets. So Kellar lost like 5 castles in the front already. Something that you don't want to do as a player who is going for the push. But now JonSlow has a chance to fight back. He's got a lot of Halberdiers. He's got way more military units. 134 villages for Kellar. I didn't switch the POV for quite some time. Sorry for that. JonSlow, a lot of wood in the bank as expected, because that's his go-to. One of the signs for JonSlow. It's Drenhold Summon from NC Pietro. If anybody remembers him. And JonSlow is rewalling, going for barracks, and yeah, saving up a lot of wood. We have Halberdiers attacking buildings. Looks like Kellar doesn't have resources. He's got 132 villagers, almost no idols, 58 farmers, 48 lumberjacks, but no way to actually get a lot of units out. Long swordsman transition coming up, and he probably... Did he go for the unique tech? I don't know about it. I imagine he did, but yeah, long swordsman production, gold count is not going lower. So he's finally transitioning into his trash unit, his to-go trash unit, but it might be too late. JonSlow, once again, able to get some gold in. It's got a castle on the right-hand side still to protect that gold. A lot of idle villagers on the left, but it's not the biggest problem at this point in the game, as he's got a lot of Halberdiers, and he's now transitioning into elite skirmishers as well. Makes a lot of sense to go for trash here. The siege archer is still a threat to any arbalist on the field. We have villagers trying to go for that extra gold, only 250 left. It's not really worth it, I guess. You should rather put them on farms or wood or whatsoever. He's got a little bit of space in the back still if he needs it. And now JonSlow is pushing more and more trebuchets in the midst of all these military buildings, so the barracks might go down. Torrent swordsman upgrade down, but it's just too many units on the field. And now JonSlow is going for the Ethiopians arbalist. And this is huge, because they are perfect counter to those Torrent swordsmen. Kellar needs to transition into elite skirmishes himself now. He's not producing any elite skirms here, and it looks like JonSlow is about to take this game with an amazing comeback here, with Kellar losing way too many castles. Should have transitioned into karambits or Torrent swordsmen earlier, that's my opinion. Maybe just given JonSlow too much time, and JonSlow with a really nice defensive effort here. Very good game in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure that JonSlow is about to take this game now. I don't see a way for Kellar to come back. He's got 106 villages now, while JonSlow 92, but population cap, that means 102 military units. That was the village count, 92, and of course those numbers are going to get higher and higher. We have arbalists surrounding a trebuchet that is hitting, lumber camp, because why not? Guess JonSlow's not really paying attention here, but he's moving forward. And those barracks contain a few 200 swordsmen. That's definitely not enough. There's so many arbalists on the field. 38. You don't stand a chance. And look at this castle for JonSlow. That's really really telling Kellar to just quit the game. And there we have it, the GG being called. I hope you enjoyed this game. Very good one in my opinion. A very nice push from Kellar, but then I guess he made some mistakes and I may not have shown all of them, and JonSlow was able to fight back using Helvetia Siege Oranges mainly. And then once again he's getting gold and is transitioning into Arbalist. One factor, of course, relic count. JonSlow, as far as I remember, could have had all the relics and therefore had a lot of gold income in the long run. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games.